Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Rux. Want to do something different. As you know, the Rux man is always a little bit late with watching things. I actually just caught up on Game of Thrones the last episode. I don't know if that was the season finale or not, but just caught up on that last episode and just wanted to do a little let's talk. So let's jump right into it. So, some big points on Game of Thrones, and hopefully this is going to contain spoilers, so hopefully I'm usually the late one to the party when it comes to watching things on TV and, you know, keeping up to date on everything that's current. So hopefully all of you guys are caught up on Game of Thrones and you know everything that's happening right now. Before we jump into what happened in the last episode, I just wanted to kind of go back a little bit and look at, you know, the justice that was served or dealt out to other characters in Game of Thrones. Now, you know, and I'm doing this because I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't think Ramsay got everything he deserved. Given all the things he did throughout through his little storyline, I think he got off really, really easy. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Also, please comment on this video. Let me know if you like this style of video. Anyway, I look all the way back. You know, Joffrey, which is probably the most annoying one that we can remember from the beginning, beheaded Ned Stark. You know, he just was a jerk. It's too much. He was a jerk. His attitude, abusing women, sadistic guy. He died horribly. I won't give any more because for the people who haven't seen, I've already given too much if you haven't seen the beginning of Game of Thrones. But he died horribly. So that much is spoiled. That's spoiled for you. Anyway, fast forward, you know, the king in the north, Jon Snow's brother. I can't remember his name right now. All I remember is the king in the north. He paid the price for what he did. You know, he didn't really make a lot of mistakes, but he made some, you know, I shouldn't say mistakes. He didn't do any real vile things, but he made a lot of bad choices, and they led to him paying the price in I want to say a over-the-top fashion. Let's put it that way. Over-the-top fashion. And like I said, I'm trying to censor this for the people who didn't see the episode and try to, you know, keep everything nice. But those of you who've seen it know. And I thought I'm one of the few people that thought that what happened to the king in the north was justified. I think he had that coming. He did have that coming, in my opinion, for what he did. Anyway, fast forward. Again, you know, the father, what's his name? Tywin Lannister. The way he paid for what he was doing. It's like everybody paid really well. Like, what's this guy's name? What was Reek's real name? They've been calling him Reek so long, I forgot his name. Jesus. Theon Greyjoy. Total jerk. You know, running around just basically being a brat. You know, I don't think he deserved everything he got. You know, I think he should have got scared shitless, but I think they went a little far with with what happened to Theon. But I guess that was just setting the mood for the character that was Ramsay Bolton, to give you an idea of how sadistic the character was. You know, just to, you know, a little character development. Speaking of character development, who do you think has grown or developed or changed the most right now in the series? Please leave that down in the comments below. Right now, my biggest character that I'm really looking at right now is actually, believe it or not, I'm looking at Grey Worm. Now, for those of you who don't know who Grey Worm is, I'm gonna just go off subject a little bit. Grey Worm was what's the name of these guys? The Unsullied. They were like a band of warriors, highly trained. They were owned by masters and stuff like that. So they really didn't have much of a voice. Really quiet people, you know, and everything like that. But now you're starting to see like this character, Grey Worm. You know, instead of just being the ultimate soldier, he's starting to kind of step outside of his shell a little more, and he's doing little cool things now. Like that last thing he did in the final episode was huge. Like that was huge to me, at least. I thought that was pretty cool, just showing how far he's come from taking an order to just going ahead and acting and doing things and everything like that. You guys let me know who you think grew the most or who changed the most, who's making good strides. Sansa, I've heard some arguments that Sansa's made some improvement, but she's still annoying to me. I'm sorry. She pulled it off in the end, but I don't care. Anyway, back to this whole situation with the punishments being doled out. So, who was the next guy that got punished? I can't remember. But anyway, fast forward to Mr. Bolton, Ramsay Bolton, skinning people, filleting men. Spoiler alert, I've already given you too much, so if you haven't seen it, you don't want to know, you might want to stop right now and go watch some Game of Thrones. But filleting men, chopping people's parts off, mailing them to their families, feeding women to dogs, feeding pregnant and people and feeding babies to dogs. Like, just this guy, he had to go. His storyline, in my opinion, first of all, lasted way too long. I think they should have killed him off a long time ago. Oh yeah, you know what? Backtrack one more time. I get off subject. What about the Hound? The Hound. You remember the Hound, the Mountain or whatever his name was, Clegane, the brother of the other guy. I can't remember the other guy. The Mountain is the guy, I think, that popped that guy's skull. You remember that? That was a gruesome scene. And I think Clegane was, I can't remember what his name is. I get confused with the characters. There's too many code names for these guys. But I think Clegane is actually making some really good progress too as a character. But anyway, back to Bolton. Oh man, he for all the stuff he did, you know, they showed Joffrey go out really, really bad. And you thoroughly hated Joffrey and you wanted him gone. But I think he paid worse because of how vile the death looked. Now, I know, again, spoiler, if you did not see it, I'm about to throw a lot on you. To have this guy just chewed up real quick by his dogs and only one person see it, I thought it was going to be something more public, something more humiliating for him. You know, something that he would have to remember as his last moments, you know. I know the dogs are pretty embarrassing as your hounds and you're getting destroyed or chewed up by them or whatever, but call me sadistic, I think he should have gotten it a lot worse. Anyway, just wanted to sample this video style, see if you guys liked it, see how you felt about that. You know, yeah, just see how you felt about it and see what your thoughts are on the actual subject. And if you do like these type of videos, please let me know. I'll try to continue to do them and we'll go back and forth and give our feedback to each other and try to, I guess, just have a debate on this subject. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. Do like a live stream where we can get some questions answered and go back and forth and answer each other's questions, like a little show of sorts. But anyway, that's all I have for that. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It helps the channel out tremendously. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Follow us on social media. The links will be down in the description below. And as always, slow down, but never stop. Ruxman out. Love you, baby. Mean it.
The wonderful world of Rux.
Crazy mother.